Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be listening from in the world. Welcome back. It's your boy, Kent Mellows.
And King Ami. And you rocking with Salem Ave and the Tell It to City podcast.
Sheesh.
And we back. We took a couple weeks off, man.
Yeah, it was
Some time. You know, I went to a Buddhist temple.
Oh boy.
I met a mermaid. Her name was Joy.
Okay.
Nice woman.
Joy the mermaid?
Joy the mermaid.
Or the mermaid Joy.
The mermaid Joy. So
fair enough.
Nah, for real though, you know, we had some technical difficulties, you know, at home base.
Thanks.
You know, but the team pulled together, you know what I'm saying, and they did what they had to do, you know what I'm saying, and got us back on. So I'm happy to be here tonight, man, with my guy.
Right, you know, I'm happy everything is okay.
Yeah. Copacetic. I found the time to use it finally.
Oh boy.
Copacetic.
Okay. All right.
But today, man, you know how we do, man. Without further ado, man, we got two L's. You know, we got this guy right here, man. He got bars on bars, you know what I'm saying? He really putting on for the city. Like when he walk around, he put his team with it. He got his team with him. His team put the city on their back. You know what I'm saying? And they get it moving. They get their schedule popping. You know what I'm saying? They get the crowd going crazy.
Traveling.
You know what I'm saying? He got these folks wrapped around the team's thumb. You know, they ready to see these guys when they come out, man. We got Ramel with 2A. Bop, bop, bop. What up, my boy?
What up, man?
Good to see you, man.
Thank y'all.
Good to see
Appreciate
you,
it,
my
brother.
man.
Good to see you too.
I love the sweatshirt, man. Where can I get one, man?
Man, you gotta hit us up.
Okay.
We gonna have we about to put the mock-ups on the website.
DM.
But right now, yeah, DM me.
Direct message
at
if y'all
Romel
didn't
with
know.
2L, RMLW2LLZ.
RMLL.
And just let me know. We got you.
Most definitely, I fuck with it. And that's what y'all last project y'all dropped.
Yeah, this was the crew, man. The Natives Volume 2.
Volume 2.
Yeah, it's Volume 2.
We actually had the courtesy of seeing y'all perform a majority of it live. Was it all of it?
Yeah.
It was like
about
all of it.
4/5 of it.
Yeah, type shit.
Y'all might not
It was
have
a
got
majority.
maybe 3 songs that performed it.
Yeah. And y'all really did y'all thing. Like, really was fire. You know, had some great stage presence.
Appreciate
You know what I'm
it.
saying? Got the crowd going crazy. Had people like really enjoying the vibes that was in the room.
Like, you know, it was real like Wu-Tang type shit.
Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate it, fellas. We appreciate it.
Yeah, what you say, man? Your job as an artist or as who you are in your life is to go into a room and then in some way make these people realize that they actually fuck with you in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Try to get them to fuck with you. Try to get them to like.
Because who buys shit from niggas they don't fuck with, right?
Right there, bro.
So yeah.
I remember so the first time I ever came across you, I'm not sure if you both had met prior to that, but the first time I came across you was New Year's Eve 2021, I believe. And you brought Q with you, and you brought Trap with you. We was at St. Cat's.
Yeah, man, it was a few of us that night. I think it was like all, but it was Fiji and Trap and Q and Dom. I think it was that night.
Fiji, I remember that's when I did.
Yeah,
Fiji.
it was everybody but church friends. Because we even had church friends at the time, the whole band.
Word.
So it was like 13 of us plus church friends, which was enough. Excuse me.
They was part of your team at the time?
They were on the label.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
we had the whole band.
I know they
then,
doing their thing still nowadays.
Yeah, well, they had split for a second. And I wouldn't say split, but they had just kind of started doing their own thing for a minute as far as the individuals. And we still had Connor. He's on a lot of Volume 1. And then they reassembled. And they're back at it again, so
good to see that.
Yeah, but we was deep, man. That was the first time I really met the both of y'all out there.
Yeah.
Was that night? It
was a time for us where we it was a new beginning, because as artists, it was kind of the forgery of a group.
Man, we thought y'all was dope, dog. We was raving about y'all after we left there.
You know, that was the first time. That was the first time that we had actually been on stage and performed the music that we had recorded prior to that point.
You couldn't tell. I'll be straight honest, because we was like, yo, them dudes is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Because again, 2-3 years ago, it wasn't as many artists, you know what I'm saying, out in the open like that as it is in the city now.
Ain't that crazy? So what do you think is happening, bro? Are they starting to see people like us and being like, damn it? Fuck them. Like, I'm about to do this. Is that what it is?
I believe so. Like you were saying about lighting the fire. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it takes that. It takes for you to see somebody that's right there with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
somebody that you didn't cross paths
we right here with each other.
Yeah.
Regardless of what we're doing, we are all right here with each other.
Last week.
So to know that somebody sitting right there with you is doing that or can do that or has the ability, then it might give, I mean, I know it would give me a push. That's what gave me a push, was seeing the cats in front of me like, yo, these dudes touring and they, you know, I need that.
It's kind of like an opportunity to kind of see like maybe there's not as much distance, you know, in between where I am or where they are and where we could be at this point in time. Like, and so that's big because I think even with that, for me, I can't speak for my cousin, but for me, seeing y'all pull up the way y'all did with the team, you know, you was organized, you knew who was going on when.
Goddamn baseball jersey.
You know what I'm saying? You knew your words, things like that.
That was the wives, bro. We had that was the wives, the wardrobe thing. Like we had no clue that was happening.
Y'all should wear baseball jerseys.
Yeah.
No, that was hard.
And they hooked them up. Like we didn't even know, and they hooked them up for it.
But I mean, those 2 years ago, what I'm talking about, like that, just seeing that for me as a newer group made me realize, you know, niggas can do this shit. Like,
and we was new then.
Y'all was
like
new?
as
a collective
group. Yeah. Now we had all been around for a few years, but as a complete collective, that was like one of our. I think that was maybe our first because we did some library shit and some other stuff.
So all right. So I have a question as it pertains to that. How does a collective come about? Like, how do you? It isn't difficult with Salem Avenue because I trust him as an artist to represent this shit for what it is.
Right.
But as an individual who was one of, I think you said at one point 13, how do 13 people get on one accord when it comes to music, shows, splits, travel arrangements, money, single versus not single, people who got kids versus who don't got kids, the older people versus the young? Like, how do you...
It was actually easier than I thought. If you just let them be who they are, and then you trust that they're going to be who they are. And if you understand who you're dealing with, then you can make moves. It's almost like chess. You can move according to what you pretty much know they're going to do if you do this or if you do that. You get what I'm saying? But my main thing for bringing us together that I was looking for were good people. Mm-hmm. You had to be talented, of course, and all of that could be worked on. Yeah. I was looking for the intangibles. You know what I'm saying?
Hard work.
Are you coachable?
Are you gonna show up?
Are you gonna show up?
Not just
when
person,
you show up.
mentally.
Are you gonna work? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna work? Are you gonna focus? Are you willing to make the sacrifices it's willing to make, or that it's gonna take? And are you a good person? Because we're finna be in close quarters with each other and in small bands. 8-9 hour drives. You gotta be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be not, and it ain't even so much being cool. You just gotta be mature enough to handle that, and that's all I was looking.
Because it is a lot.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, man.
That is a long, like, bro.
I got a couple bars about that. 8-passenger vehicle, but we not deep. You know? But New York was calling, and I could not sleep.
Hey, you know what I mean? We just left the tour 13. We started out with a 15-passenger van, y'all, no lie, with 12 of us. Not even 12 hours into the tour, the van went down. The rental spot bought us a new van, but it was a 12-passenger van instead of 15. And in 2 days, we was picking up 2 other people to go from 12 to 14 in this.
If y'all know anything about vans, when they say 8 passengers, it's not really holding 8.
No.
It's not really holding 8.
Yo, y'all.
So you already don't tell y'all.
Cat landing on the floor, dog.
Yeah.
Shit they don't tell y'all.
My man laying in the floor.
And his girl on his lap.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
One cat holding the door, literally holding the door for hours so the door don't swing open because of the cat laying down in the floor because we too deep.
Yeah.
Which is 5 people on that back bench that only see 4.
That's how I go.
Wow.
That's how I go. Oh, you rap, get in this thing.
So it's like I was looking at the people who I knew or who I thought were ready for this type of thing. And no doubt, like we were talking about earlier, all of them were. Some of them were not working with these artists anymore, but they're still working. we just decided to amicably split. But yeah, we was 13,
but I mean,
and
the process kind of weeds the people out who ain't ready, right? Like,
right.
So as you go forth, and I had to learn this with early, with fucking around with my cousin, because like he's one of them guys that's gonna get on stage and deliver, like every time, early from our time. It wasn't, I didn't have that early. You know what I'm saying? I can rap, I could do my thing, but in terms of delivering the way that I deliver now, I had to work on that.
Mm-hmm.
I can, you know what I'm saying? The music was always there. It's a stage presence is a whole nother thing, first of all. And being able to sway a crowd and give them everything that you have, that's different.
Yeah.
And so if you say go to the studio and say it was all three of us, and then, you know, I show up, but like I'm intimidated, it's gonna come through. It's gonna show in the music. If I'm like, yo, I need time. I've been in the studio with folks. We was supposed to be there. We supposed to be doing our thing.
To go. As soon as you said I need time.
You know what I'm saying? We was supposed to be doing our thing. And then cats be like, yo, I just can't do it today. I don't have it in me. So now I got a song solo now.
Because everybody raps till it's time to rap. And that's half the problem. Everybody do this till it's time to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got time to get on the road, and we went from 13, or it got time to show up to the studio on a consistent basis and work.
Yeah.
We went from 13 to 11 real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Then it came time to get on the road. We went from 13 to 8 real quick.
They think they know the job by seeing it on TV, but there's more to it.
That, and I mean, egos do a lot of the killing. You know what I'm saying? And, we can't seem as artists to get out of our own way sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's an immaturity thing, if you ask me. Is like not knowing how to just,
and immaturity ain't about age, man.
Yeah. And I'm not calling you, you know, I'm not saying immaturity is a diss. I'm just saying it's an immaturity thing in a lot of people.
Period.
As far as a huge
My point
ego.
is, it'd be 60-year-old that immature. You know what I'm saying? It'd be 20-year-olds, 60, 80, whatever age you are.
But their egos will kill them out.
So we got 12 minutes, 4. All right, okay, bet. We'll be right back. Give us just a second. Watch these commercials. Stay right.
I already did that for you.
Yeah, he let me know. I've been peeking up.
The Plug Network is ever expanding. Subscribe to our YouTube page and hit the notification bell for all updates. Thank you, and stay plugged in.
Years of experience with natural, carefully handcrafted products makes PK Powders your go-to for all skincare needs. Owned and operated by licensed esthetician Precious Kentel, PK Powders provides a myriad of solutions to keep you looking good, smelling great, and above all, maintain your skin's health. Located 1930 Bishop Lane, Suite 101, Louisville, Kentucky, right inside the Watterson Towers building. The play is PK.
Yo, we back. We back.
All right.
We back. And you know, as always, man, you know, shout out to Ramel for popping up with us.
Man, thank y'all for having me, fellas.
Yeah, you know, so let's get back into it, man. I know we was talking about just immaturity and things, man. Let's switch routes a little bit. So we talked a little bit before the show, and we talked about like how it takes more than just being a rapper. So what are some of the things that the business side entails that you've noticed and learned? Because like, if anything, this is the opportunity for folks who just trying to rap and like they don't really understand the business or they're not getting the results that they want. This is the opportunity to hear it from you, right?
I would say more importantly is relationship building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is a real big who you know business. It's a what you know, because you got to know a little bit to know who to go talk to, but it's a big who you know, a big schmoozing, and you know what I'm saying? So they like to say ass kissing, but you ain't got to do a lot of that if you're just likable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got to be, like I was saying with the immaturity thing, you got to be likable, you got to be coachable. You know what I'm saying?
And just be yourself.
Yeah, you got to be able to listen and apply. You know what I'm saying? You get in a room full of rich cats and they talking to you about getting rich, and then you go out and stay broke, and then you wonder why they don't want you in the room no more. They didn't just give you all them seeds to go stay broke.
I like how you said apply.
Yeah.
I like how you said apply.
You gotta apply it.
Because people will really give you tools if you're listening. But it's like it's a whole nother step to apply. To go home, be like, okay, I'm gonna make time for this. Like I'm gonna make time to learn, study up, do my research, and then I'm also make time to organize myself and then follow along a schedule that I set for myself. That's huge.
Yep, and you gotta you gotta stop listening to all the know-it-alls, or I like to call them the Facebook A&Rs, and you know what I'm saying? All these guys that, again, they're sitting right there with you, but they have all the keys, let them tell it.
Yeah.
If you got all the keys, then why are you right here with me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never made any claim to have all the keys. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to collect the keys. But for some that boast of, oh, well, this is what you got to do, and this is what you got to do. I might make suggestions, but I'm never going to be like, this is what you got to do.
You're doing it wrong, bro. Stop doing that.
No, well, why ain't y'all doing this? And you should be doing that. No, you know, that's theory. It can work like that. You know what I mean? But everybody don't have to go that route.
And then another thing we talked about is money. Like now, within reason, you know, you don't have to go crazy and go broke for this shit. But if you're very serious about it, you have to understand that at some point, you're not going to have a lot of money because it's going to be gone and leaving you often.
Man.
Between visuals, music, recording,
visual,
between advertising and marketing, between Google and Instagram and Facebook ads,
and trying to get on the road or going to even to do one-off
traveling,
somewhere, you know, traveling,
eating, merch. Like I can go on and the list goes on forever and ever and ever. It never ends.
Yeah.
Never fucking ends.
And it's like I think a lot of people like to have their money, and that's cool. But you also got to understand that if you like to keep your money in your pocket and save, that's dope. But you got to do it the correct way. You know what I'm saying? Save for an investment, not just saving just because, but then also spend for investment, spend on investments, and not just spend just because.
Right.
I don't see diamonds as an investment.
Nah.
I don't see diamonds as an investment for your music. I don't see what else don't I see? I don't see a car as an investment for your music.
Unless it's one to get from show to show,
exactly,
something like that.
And at that point, just get a car that gets you from A to B.
Yeah.
Make sure it gets you there.
It ain't gotta be no crazy.
It ain't gotta be a Bentley.
Yeah, nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I don't see like the biggest house as an investment for your music. Like there's certain things that don't have to be bought. That because they're not doing anything for you. They just making you look.
You know what
cool,
kind of car Denzel Washington drive?
A Honda.
I'm just asking.
Probably
I'm asking. No, we don't. You know what the inside his house look like?
Nah.
Do you know what his house look like?
Nope.
Nah.
I know what Jordan
one of the
like
biggest stars in this country. We don't know what he driving. I mean, I ain't care the look, but you get what I'm saying? My point is, that ain't got shit to do with his film career.
J. Cole, same way. Cole you ain't never seen a car that J. Cole owned.
And he's staying in his little shoes be beat. And you know what I'm saying?
You know?
His shoes be beat on stage. And Floyd was just talking about that today. You know, he made a post on Facebook today about his image. And he ain't lying. He been wearing the same black slack. Floyd used to come to shows. And if y'all have started back when he was around and out really going to, Floyd was at everybody's show.
I saw that this morning.
Yeah, Floyd used to go to everybody's show, and I ain't fooling. He would pull up in the same black slacks, and he had these one shoes on, and we called them the Floyd 3000s. You know what I'm saying? But he had them same slacks and shoes. He'd be coming in from work. He'd come and rap like that. He'd come to your show like that. It never really mattered to him. And he's one of the hardest, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the hardest in the city as far as barring anything up. So it's like image, that's important, but it ain't everything. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. Yeah.
He's got. I don't know, man. It's like he caught hip hop. You know?
Yeah.
Some of us catch it. You know, some of us get it. You know.
He's always from the heart. Yeah. And when it's always coming from a real place.
Yeah.
You know
And I like him because he's a fellow nerd, man.
Yeah, and he's a real. He's just a person, and like
he
I
leans
said,
into that.
He's good.
He watch
people.
anime and shit. I fuck with that.
Yeah, like the natives.
He gonna see this.
Yeah.
I fuck with you, bro.
Shout out to Furious Floyd. But the natives, like I said, I tried to compile us of just good people. We're all dads. Most of us are married. You know what I'm saying? Q's the single one. He's the only single one left. Everybody else is booed up or married or on their way to being married. Shorties. You know, so it was like family atmosphere.
But with that comes a lot of support. With that comes a lot of like togetherness.
Yeah.
You know, with that comes, group meetings that people are happy to come to, or like dinners or special events where we can celebrate the successes.
Yeah. Well, we throw every month, we have like K&R family night at the crib, or we go somewhere where everybody on the label, artists, staff, everybody, bring your family, we were meeting at my house for a month, and we had big old potluck music and shit. We had a fight going on a big old projector outside or whatever, and it was just no music talk, no music,
just enjoy
stuff, no recording, no ciphers, no none of that shit. We finna kick it. You know what I'm saying? We're just here tonight. We finna drink it up. We finna, you know what I'm saying? We finna kick it.
No ciphers.
No that. Because it's like, hey, tonight, we kicking it. You know what I'm saying? We putting all things music down tonight, and we just gonna fan bam out.
That's dope, though. I mean, that.
They always start. They all, we always get in the
Turn
corner.
the beat on.
Hey, we always get in the corner.
Turn the beat on real quick.
There's a point in the night, when you outlive the rules.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that liquor kick up. And, I was gonna say, the fight's over and the music playing and somebody getting started. But I just said that to say, we did that. We communed together outside of music.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
That's big, man. I think we try to do that as well, man. We try to have little game nights, things like that, dinners, potlucks, friendsgivings, things like that, where we can all come together.
Friends, like any relationship.
Facts.
If friendship ain't the foundation, you're bound to drizzle out.
Well, I mean, we done spent a lot of time in small hotel rooms, sharing beds and shit. So it's like
4 deep in that one room, 5, 6 deep, one in the chair, one in the windowsill. We was in Chicago like that.
We was in New York with
6 deep in that 2 little bedroom.
We was in New York, man. This room had to be about 10 feet on both sides, like each way. And there was 6 or 7 of us.
Oh man!
To the point where I had to sleep in the car. Yeah. I wasn't doing it, but one shower. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
One small TV that they playing Seinfeld.
I don't know how 2 people could fit in there.
It was that small, bro.
Yeah.
If you want to stand up, there's room for 4 people to stand up. That's about it.
Sound like y'all was in a hostel or something.
It wasn't a hostel.
It was a lot going on.
It was the only available hotel in Brooklyn at the time.
It was in Sunset Park.
Sunset Park, yeah. And that was around the time the dude was shooting. Yeah.
Right in the middle of the shit. About 10, 15 minutes from where we
What girls say with the bodega?
Yeah.
We done pulled up at the bodega.
You feel me?
You know, bro selling weed at the bodega, you feel me?
Shout out to
they was outside.
Bro, it's real. Like, I really fuck with
time, man.
Yeah.
And then the other side of this music shit happened. The show was canceled.
Yeah.
Y'all, I flew to Oakland.
Man.
Right? Middle COVID.
Oakland, okay.
Oakland. Fly to Oakland. Hop off the plane.
That's a plane ticket.
I'm walking through the airport.
Sheesh.
Ring, ring. What up? Hey, dog. What up? I got COVID. Oh, come on, man.
You gotta be
I'm here right now. Come play with me.
I just got off the plane. Bro, we had to reschedule the show.
You better show up, nigga.
Now I'm out Oakland. I just stayed out there for like 4 days.
Well, I mean, you got to. I mean, at that point, shit,
but like, that part happened. You get all that, and then like all that money gets spent. You get out there, and boom. Artists, be prepared for that.
This shit is a gut punch, nigga.
Be prepared for that.
That shit is a gut punch.
Sometimes
be prepared for that.
Yeah, and that was like for us a little mini tour. So we was actually going through Philly, we was going through New York, and 2 of those got canceled. Philly got canceled too.
Now, we found out Philly got canceled before we left.
Okay.
But Philly was after New York. We had to go to New York and then go to Philly, so that's how we planned it.
Right.
It was like, we just going to go up, we're going to go to New York, we're going to leave New York, go to Philly, and then we're just going to head back. We found out Philly was canceled, but New York was still on, so it was like, you know what? We'll just do what we was going to do. We already know the show ain't going to happen in Philly, so we can go do something or sleep or whatever the fuck it is. We get to New York, that shit canceled. Everything was, all of it.
So instead of the show, we bought weed at the little dispensaries there. We walk around smoking in front of the police.
Hey, exactly what we did for 4 days.
You feel me?
Cali.
Central Park, we got to see all that, bro.
Yeah.
All
Fisherman's Wharf and all these different places. We rode the ferry. Yeah, it was fly, man. We was in.
It's crazy, ain't it? Like you know, being being an actual artist, you know, it's fast paced, but when you get a chance like that, you don't miss it out on it. You know, you actually take it. And you're like, okay, this could be my time. So relax.
Experiences.
Yeah.
It's like you get a lot of money out of this when you get to that level, but right now, just enjoy the experiences.
It's a ride, man.
You know what I'm saying? The experiences will kind of keep you gassed up if you paying attention.
Yeah. We about to dip out for a second, but I actually want to talk about sports at this. So let's do it. Let's actually do it.
Hey. Yeah, but it is. It's a
The Plug Network is ever expanding. Subscribe to our YouTube page and hit the notification bell for all updates. Thank you and stay plugged in.
Years of experience with natural, carefully handcrafted products makes PK Powders your go-to for all skincare needs. Owned and operated by licensed esthetician Precious Kendall, PK Powders provides a myriad of solutions to keep you looking good, smelling great, and above all, maintain your skin's health. Located 1930 Bishop Lane, Suite 101, Louisville, Kentucky, right inside the Waters and Towers building. The play is PK.
Wow. Oh, this would be great.
So this morning,
talk to me.
This morning I woke up, man. I woke up, you know, I was having a good morning. Like, it's Friday, you know, you wake up.
Right. Friday.
It was a stressor for me, what I'm gonna talk about, but as we all know, you know, the Warriors, they did their thing last year. You know, they got their rings, played a hell of a season. And our boy and you know, our boy Steph did his thing, but also Andrew Wiggins did his thing, like throughout the whole playoffs. Andrew Wiggins, who was number 1 pick, right? He was picked the first pick or something like that. Mm-hmm. Did really well up until this point, and then showed us everything was even better for him. Like he kind of doubted a lot. He kind of put all the doubters to shame with his last year play. He finds out that his daughter, who seems to be could be at least 6 or 7 at this point. She kind of looked like she around 6, 7, maybe 8. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Is not his. And the girl that he been with, his girlfriend, been sleeping with his best friend.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not his daughter. He got 2 daughters. It's not his daughter, it's his best friend's daughter. Hurt me. You feel me? Because I don't know. Stuff like that. First of all, I got trust issues. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So when I hear shit like that, it doesn't help the rest of y'all women out here, bro. It don't help y'all, because then I'll be looking at y'all sideways fuck, this is tough. You know what I'm saying? This is tough. It feel like it happened to me, but it didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I guess I wanted to hear y'all thoughts on this shit, man, because this shit's crazy. Like, niggas got women, in their life and things like that, and it ain't like we looking at them that way, but it's like this is something that we see, and it's like, damn, bro.
Ooh, that's heavy.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it didn't happen to us, but it feel like it could have.
Yo, I don't know, man. I think everybody just got to get put out and cut off.
Well, for him, he's not playing the rest of the season. He's done. For the rest of the season, he is in therapy. So he took his time off, and
somebody got to get beat the fuck up, bro.
Where is he? Where is he?
Somebody got to get beat up.
Where is he?
Somebody. You 2 motherfuckers huddle up and work it out. But one of y'all 2 gonna have to run me my fade, bro. Because y'all done kept me behind the... Nah, somebody gonna have to fucking... Nope.
I'm in the finals.
Somebody got to answer this with ass whooping, bro.
Word
of life, dog. And call me. Now, look, as immature as that is.
Nah.
How's it immature? No.
Nah,
that's
bro.
primal.
Somebody gonna have to catch that
that's
fade,
primal.
dog.
That's primal.
Ma'am, sir, y'all two get together
instincts.
and decide who gonna catch this fade.
We gotta work this shit out.
Bro, like that has to be top 10 worst things that can happen to a man. Top 10.
But then again, you know what? I'd probably just, like I said.
What are you about to say? What are you about to say?
I'd just have to walk away.
I don't even like
it.
the way he's riding into this.
I'd walk away from it because I know my temper and somebody gonna end up in a bag. So I'm just gonna be like, look, ma'am, grab your shit, sir. We good. We ain't even boys no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you. I am because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you my guy, dog. You my guy. You supposed best friend, my dude? Come on, man. Like, I done stomped niggas
She better go back to her mom's house, right?
Dog, I done stomped niggas out and dropped bitches off for worse. For less.
For less.
For less. I wish I...
That's like a movie script, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh shit, what?
And I want to know how he found out. Like, we're not gonna get all this shit today, obviously.
Hey, Andrew Wiggins, I'm praying for you, bro. I'm sorry this happened to you.
And he's a really, like I just found out, he's a really religious guy, you know?
Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves that. And then, I mean, like I said, then it's a wonder. And I mean, it's both their faults, y'all. I mean, that's not, like I said.
What?
It's both their faults. Because it's supposed to be your man. And then, like, your girl is your girl, who's also supposed to be your man's if it's a friendship in the foundation, you know, in the foundation of the...
When you say it's both their fault, who is both?
Is it his fault for sleeping? Like, you talking
about
his
best friend and the wife.
Friend and the wife.
The best friend and the wife.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's not Andrew's fault.
Like it was his wife and Wig's fault.
No, that ain't Wig's fault. No.
We call him Wig, huh?
No.
Wiggs.
We call him Wigs.
It ain't even his fault.
Okay.
I mean...
I just...
Nah.
Okay, and then I got another one. Because I know you've seen this around, but Ja Morant. You know how they call him Ja Wick and Ja Breaker? You know what I'm saying? And, he's another person. First of all, I don't feel like he needs counseling. Like,
man, listen, just because I'm rich and just because I'm famous does not automatically make me a role model. If that's not what I want to be. All I have to be is myself.
Charles Barkley,
and if you don't like me, tough fucking cookies. You feel me? Real shit. I'm not here. To do with that. I'm not here to please none of you motherfuckers.
Raise your kids.
If you don't like me, that is your problem.
And he's a kid himself.
Let that man
like, how
breathe,
y'all mad
bro.
at a kid for being a kid?
Well, not even that, but he's making his own fucking decisions. That's a grown man. Kid my ass, he grown. He knew what he was doing, and he did what he did. Why are y'all shocked?
I need to, hold on. We gotta slow down. I think we focusing on the wrong fucking thing.
What are we focusing on?
I need to know who is making these decisions that he needs to go and see somebody and talk to somebody.
It's not him.
Nah.
It's not him. Like, it's the same thing that happened with everybody, every rapper and basketball player.
That's the cleanup.
Who are the people? Whoever they are,
NBA people.
I need to know.
The NBA people.
I need to know.
Oh God.
Yeah,
I need to know. They say he was in Florida.
The man that wears a suit on Tuesday in his house.
What do you?
He don't need no counsel. Well,
I need to know.
He don't need no damn counseling.
We gotta say he needs counseling because we're gonna say it's mental health.
He's gonna change.
That's how we're gonna clean this up.
He needs counseling.
It's the same thing with Kyrie, bro.
It's the cleanup.
They try to have Kyrie write letters and do community service.
Interview with Jalen Rose, bro. So he did an interview with Jalen Rose on some like CNN type shit as to, you know, how, you know, I'm going to really show the world who Ja Morant really is. And, you know, that's not really me. And, you know, I've just been in a bad space and, you know, I made a mistake and blah, 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 blah. But look, all this bullshit, bro.
The cleanup.
I can't stand it.
But he has to, but you know, they brought him a contract and was like, agree to this or we're going to have to give you more games.
No, this is what you already agreed to.
Right. Or we're going to give you more games off. They would say his max was 50. His max was 50 games. Right.
Listen, this is what you've already agreed to by signing this NBA contract. That's the other side of it, the business. Period. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother was talking about this just yesterday. And he was like, if you was the owner and da-da-da, I said, man, I ain't gonna hold you, dog. The businessman and me gonna be like, shut up and dribble. I'm paying you $60 million to do this.
Yeah.
And I mean, I ain't even the business side.
Yeah.
Now, the human side of me, of course, I want to, you know, hear you out. But the businessman is going to be like, no, sir, we have a contract.
But he also
and in that contract,
he also knew better.
It says, I'm going to give you $60 million to play these 80 games this year, or these 82 games this year. Now, it says right here, if you start missing these games for whatever reasons, then this is happening. So, what you want to do? And that's how I would be as an owner, and I would give them the chance to be like, well, I want to take my stance, or I want to, okay.
He knew better, bro.
But I'm not finna shame you. I'm not finna be like, well, now you got to write a letter, and you got to, no, I'm not, but I'm going to give you a chance to make your choice.
He knew better. That's my point, man.
These are grown men out here, man. They know what the hell they doing.
I don't really think any of this shit is that big a deal.
It ain't.
I don't think.
But the fact that they have to. I don't think
what Kyrie said. I don't think anything he says or does is that big a deal. Just let these niggas play basketball.
But that's not what this is. Sports is a form of, and I've said it before, a form of control.
Slavery.
There you go. You said it better than me. But I was gonna say that.
They go up on the block hey, shout out to the homies Lance and
you see that definition in his muscles? You feel me? Look at LeBron.
Check it out.
Like a steed.
They got a poem. I wish I had time. I'd have sent it to y'all.
Did you say a steed?
Yeah, Louisville Lip slam poetry team back in the day. They had an ESPN poem. I don't know if you ever heard it, but it was so cold, and it was exactly that. It was explaining how ESPN ain't nothing but the slave block. It went so hard. It went so hard.
I've said that before, but you didn't agree.
It went so hard.
And the NFL is, to me, kind of worse.
They were just talking about how sports is essentially the slave block.
The NFL is kind of worse to me, too, like, in terms of that.
Golly.
Like, them boys get in.
They get you at the combine. They test all your strengths and how fast and and then, you know what I'm saying, they put you to work, except for this time they give you enough to keep your slave quarters real nice, and they give you their women, and you know what I'm saying, they do everything they need to do to keep you from understanding where you really at.
Oh man, that's a lot, bro.
If you don't do well, they turn the media on you.
Right now, that's a lot.
It's man. Listen, I played college ball.
That's why Dwight Howard.
The main reason I stopped is my sophomore year of college, politics came in, and after that, it was no longer fun. I don't want to do it no more. The politics is, well, I got this kid, and actually my politics started in high school. The number 6 100-yard dash runner in the state went to my high school. So it was like, we're trying to get this underprivileged kid into college. So although you're way more talented than him on the football field, he's our track star. So we got to try to get him in on some level because his grades ain't all that, So you're going to ride the bench a little more than we need you to. And we're going to put you in to save the games and shit, but we're going to give him the bulk of the play and the work and the da-da-da-da-da.
Because on paper, this is what we need.
We need to get him in college. Okay, well, we got this linebacker who da-da-da-da-da.
That's how rap game work too, man. That's why they say music is, the industry is kind of rap slavery.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's even, could go even worse and say it's even worse with music. Like when they really make it, they be on these stages looking at thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and they're not even getting 5% of that ticket sale.
And then, on top of that, they getting stretched, bro. They out there doing all of that. And then, like, the moment somebody say it's over, it's over.
You just got to go.
It's over.
You just got to go. Like,
it's over. The moment somebody be like, it's over.
But that's why some of these rappers are so smart, because they got out. Like Frank Ocean, I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah.
Frank Ocean was smart. You know, Wayne was smart to buy his rights for his music. Like, all of these people did what they had to do to beat the system, because they realized this ain't a game. You know what I'm saying? This is a game of longevity. Like, this ain't a game.
But even still, man, I'm sorry. I think you to beat out keeping your shit, you sell it for $200 million, right? You keep your shit, your kids got something. We're in the age of damn near forever. This music gonna be online and all that shit forever.
We gotta come right back. We'll be right back.
The Plug Network is ever expanding. Subscribe to our YouTube page and hit the notification bell for all updates. Thank you, and stay plugged in.
Years of experience with natural, carefully handcrafted products makes PK Powders your go-to for all skincare needs. Owned and operated by licensed esthetician Precious Kendall, PK Powders provides a myriad of solutions to keep you looking good, smelling great, and above all, maintain your skin's health. Located 1930 Bishop Lane, Suite 101, Louisville, Kentucky, right inside the Watterson Towers building. The play is PK.
Everyone was listening, and what would you say? I could complain, but what we gon' do with complaints? This is a tale of two cities. This is a tale of two cities. This is a tale of two cities. Hand-me-downs loosely fit me. Jeans so big that I had to twist them at the time.
Strength, agility.
No. So what was you saying, man?
Oh, well, I was just saying strength, agility. They do IQ tests.
They measuring all that.
They measuring everything, and then they put you up on the board. And then along come the, hey.
They bid on you.
I like that one. I like that one. Wait here, I'll trade you this one for that one. In the same way they used to pull up to the shore.
Yeah.
Pull up to port. You know what I'm saying? The French man pull up to port and be like, yeah, let me take that squad.
Yeah.
And the folks at the port already had them sectioned off, bro.
Yeah.
We're going to put our receivers over here. We're going to put our quarterbacks over here.
Yeah.
Here go our linemen. You know what I'm saying? And here, check them out. What do you need?
Yeah.
You have it. Here's the block. What you need.
I got this amount of money.
And Sports Center is just essentially the salesman. Here, the auctioneers. Here, sold in the first round goes Andrew Wiggins to the such and such and such.
And then what's Shaq and Ernie's job? Their job is to either grow somebody's shit or down somebody's shit or keep somebody as big as they are at that point. For trade reasons, for pickup reasons.
You got the ones that beat the system or whatever that, got their chips. And again, this is just kind of our comparison. You know what I'm saying? But it runs neck and neck if you.
We need to do an operation chips and dip. All right, where we get in and we get out. That's what we need to start thinking about, y'all.
Because you see these cats like the Ernies and all of these older dudes. Sometimes they be on TV and you be like, come on, man. Now you know. Yeah. You know if we was at the cookout, that would have not been your answer, bro.
Yeah.
You know that. But again, I say the wrong answer, that's $120 million for the year. Gone.
That's why I like Dave, man. I like Dave Chappelle for that, man, because Dave don't give a fuck. Dave don't give a fuck, and it works for him.
I don't even know.
He's like, man, how do y'all think like this about it?
I don't know, man. To me, it's simpler than that,
I know, and that's what they want you to think. They want you to think it's simple.
Who is they?
Exactly.
Who are they?
They don't show their face.
Look,
they're not showing their face on purpose.
Look, I just think it's simpler.
They're not the product. They the ones pushing the product,
especially when it comes to sports.
The owners are the days we talking about. The money, that's the they. The man with the money, the men with the money is the they.
Okay, but even then they got sponsors too. Like,
okay, but the things that you all are saying about sports and about music, this can be said about
everything,
any and everything.
Exactly.
So what do you think the foundation of this country is?
I'm not following.
If everything is going like that, that's kind of the foundation. Like the foundation of capitalism is kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? It's
Slavery
like the best. We the best.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We want to get the best first.
Right.
First round, we got to get the best, and then as they
okay, but don't we all actively play a part in that?
Mm-hmm.
So
we've been taught to.
Well, I mean, okay, so have we been taught to, or is it innate? Or, is that just how it's going to be? Is that just how we're going to go about it?
I think it's a survival of the fittest thing. I think it's primal all the way down to that. Like,
we're also American, though. So, we also got to realize that in other countries, shit does not work this way.
No.
And you've been to other countries, so you got a little bit of that.
It's a little
shit
different.
is not the same,
It's a little different outside of this joint.
Healthcare should be free. But for some reason, education should be free. For some reason, it's not. There's a lot of things where it's like, this country is obviously making us pay for a piece of land, but then also at the same time, we got to do a lot more to actually own that land. And then to own that land, it takes almost our whole life to keep it together.
You never really own it.
And you never really own it. You got to pay for oxygen nowadays.
Yeah. People get mad when I be like, yo, we need to go back to, if you can fence it in and protect it, it's yours.
Yeah. But that ain't yours. That ain't yours because you paying rent, you paying the mortgage, you paying
You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Like that true ownership was that. If you can fence it in and protect it, it's yours. Now, granted, that kind of caused wars and things like that, but you give it.
You telling me I gotta
that caused wars and fights and shit, but you know what I mean?
Whose idea was it to tell me that this piece of earth was theirs and that I gotta pay for it? Whose idea was that?
I mean, there was, somebody decided, hey, all of this is mine. And I'll let y'all have pieces of this shit. We can section this shit off, but y'all gonna have to pay me.
And these 500,000 niggas behind me say, this mine too. You get what I'm saying? The whole army, like, this army says this is mine. So
and
again,
the police say it.
Again, it only take, you can go start your own nation right now. Y'all can have the Salem Avenue Nation with 60,000 people signing on. Y'all can really get a seat at the Geneva. But you also need defenses because if somebody come knocking,
we got to fight for that shit.
If you start claiming shit, then somebody comes along and they want to take your shit, you got to be able to defend it. So yeah, again, he who has the money has the power because the money is going to get you the weapons unless you can craft them your damn self type deal. You know what I'm saying?
I think more than the power
is the root of this shit. I don't know if it's sports. That's all I'm saying. That's the only reason,
the money in the sport.
I don't know if.
But what are you gonna do about it?
As far as what?
That's what they're saying.
Well, I mean, see, here's the thing.
What are you gonna?
I guess I'm brainwashed because I feel that I'm the best. I'm gunning for that top.
You're supposed to.
I'm trying to move niggas out the way.
You're supposed to.
I'm in it.
But you gotta know how to.
I'm in the shit.
Right.
Navigate.
And it just is what it is for me. I am, content with being in the shit.
Yeah.
Jay, this is my life.
We all chose it. Yeah. So, I mean, I understand. I'm in the block. I'm on the block.
But this is why we love Jay-Z.
On the
Absolutely.
block. But in the same breath.
This is why we like Jay-Z, though, because Jay-Z took the route of creating from his own resources to the point where now he's probably doing it to other people. I don't know. But he made a way for himself and his team to come up and not have that like.
And even with all of that, I still say with the way this country's ran, you don't
really
get you don't get that high up on the ladder unless they let you.
Right.
And again,
so
Illuminati.
We switch.
I ain't even saying the Illuminati.
I didn't say Nati. I said Nady.
Yeah.
Nady.
Oh.
Look.
I'm just saying I don't know who they, but I'm just saying you don't get that high up on the ladder without.
We switching gears. We got about 5 or so minutes left. All right.
Yeah.
I need you to tell me who your top 5 is, all right? Nah, you ain't got to give me no order.
And then plug your shit.
Yeah, you
might. All right, my top 5, I'm going to have to go with Redman.
Golly, man, what the fuck is this? All right, go on.
My bad. I'm a big Redman fan.
Trap said the same thing, bro.
I am a huge
colluding?
I'm a huge Big L fan. I'm an undergrounder type guy. My top 5s are like Black Thought.
I love Big L.
So I would say top 5.
I'm glad you said
Redman, Big L, Black Thought.
Black Thought fire.
Most Def.
Most Def fire.
Most definitely, okay.
Yeah. And
Black Star.
See, and Quali used to be up there, but then there were kind of guys that are like, I think are a little bit better than him as far as like.
So who's up there?
Yeah.
My 5th one.
I mean,
it's a toss up. Right. Well, I'm just saying 5th on there. I'm just saying.
He didn't give us the number 1.
It's your fault for stopping.
I mean, because that one changes, bro. That one changes on the day. I'm gonna be honest with you, because most days I ain't gonna hold you. It's gonna be Nas.
Okay.
Great.
Most days it's gonna be Nas.
I like to hear that.
Some days I ain't gonna. Some days you can throw Fonte, and I ain't saying first, but you can throw him in my 5, like Fonte, Black Thought. The MF. I don't have
MF
top
Doom.
5, y'all.
Did you hear he almost said MF Doom.
You know what I'm saying? MF. You gotta give me time enough to think. 40.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm 40. I like a lot of the OGs, man.
Kendrick in my top 5. That's all I'm saying.
I fuck with Drake. Niggas say what they want to about old Drakey boy, but I fucks with him, dog.
Drake hard.
Hey,
Drake hard.
You can't sell all the millions of records being booty.
Draco.
I fucks with him. I ain't like old Drake, but you know what I'm saying? I fucks with Drake and what he doing. You know what I'm saying?
I got the Drake on.
You don't want to fuck with Drake?
Nah, man, I fuck with Drake, man. It's just I don't know, man. I talk to this nigga about Drake a lot, man. I
fucks with him, dog.
His position now is not what it always was.
Nah.
I'm getting used to.
No, you talking about me? Stop playing.
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Stop playing. I always have respect for Drake.
Oh,
it's just the fact of the matter that this man wouldn't listen to anything else for a long time. I would get in his car and
because for a minute, bro, he had the shit locked up.
That CLB had just came out.
He had the shit locked up, dog.
I had to do my homework.
Drake had us locked.
Yeah,
for
but
a
you
few
was
summers.
listening to CLB every day of your life.
I had to do my homework. How long was it? About a month and a half?
I thought you was gonna get a heart in your head if you would have had hair.
Man, this is wild. You see this shit, bro? You see
like my man wouldn't stop. I'm like, bro, what else you got?
Hey, that bitch went though a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But no, I mean my fives can switch. I don't have a solid stuck. These five.
So what do you have coming up, man? Tell us something about.
Man, let's see. We got everybody on the label. The Natives, Who Got the Rent Money is another group within the group.
Okay.
But we finna drop one. The Natives and everybody as an individual, we're about to drop a compilation.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
On the label, Creative Native Records. And then we got Floyd and Q just dropped Ghetto Gospel. I don't know if y'all heard that.
No, yeah, I have.
Please check that shit out.
I was listening to it today, but I've listened to it plenty of times.
I got 2082 coming up. That's an EP I'm dropping. April 18th.
I saw that cover art.
And that's kind of
futuristic, man.
It was said April. What was it? April
18th.
April 18th, 2028.
Yeah, 2082.
2082.
Yeah. And 2082 is the name of that joint, man. It's a lot of riding, smoking music. Like, it's a lot of shit to, you know,
it's 2023.
50, 60 years. 60 years. It's a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can, maybe 90.
We ain't gonna make it.
90?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm
We'll see it. We'll see it, bro. We'll see 150 the way they fucking with medicine out here. The way they fucking with tech. The way they fucking with tech out here, y'all. We just gonna be able to switch frames.
I hope so, bro. I sure hope so.
We're gonna be able to switch frames.
Wait, 150 though? That's too long.
Yeah, I don't want to live that long. I'm cool. I'm cool with seeing a buck. After that, you finna start re-seeing shit a fourth time.
I need that blue bill.
Let me get 150.
150. I don't know what's on the other side.
Bro, your dick stopped working at like 80 something.
Shit, not if you can live to 150.
Your dick stopped working at like 80 something.
Listen,
90.
if they got medicine to get you to 150, they got medicine to keep that motherfucker hard the whole time.
They got that shit now.
Yeah.
When I'm 150, it's gonna be better.
You feel me? But yeah, my website is
that blue pill.
You feel me? LGA.com, LLZ.
Can we put his social media up there one more time?
LGA.com. You know what I'm saying? That's my at Romel with 2 L's, RMLW2LLZ.
Hey, let's go, what's gonna finish?
Wow.
Yeah, boom. That's everywhere, y'all.
But here, finish it up, cuz.
Everywhere.
Wherever you are and however you may be listening, it's your boy Kent Mellows.
And King Ami.
Romel with 2 L's, y'all.
And this is a Tell the Two Cities podcast.
Wow. See y'all later. See y'all next week, man.
The Plug Network is ever expanding. Subscribe to our YouTube page and hit the notification bell for all updates. Thank you and stay plugged in.
Years of experience with natural, carefully handcrafted products makes PK Powders your go-to for all skincare needs. Owned and operated by licensed esthetician Precious Kendall, PK Powders provides a myriad of solutions to keep you looking good, smelling great, and above all, maintain your skin's health. Located 1930 Bishop Lane, Suite 101, Louisville, Kentucky, right inside the Waters and Towers building. The play is PK.